Well, good morning, everybody. I am in Panora, Iowa, and I am going to walk the section of the Raccoon River Valley Trail from Panora to Waukee today. It was about a 50-minute drive this morning from Ankeny to Panora, and I'm really excited about this walk. I'm going to show you some of the town and where I'm parked. So there was a sign that said trail parking. I wasn't sure where to park, actually. So, oh, maybe there. Maybe I should move my truck. But here's the Raccoon River Valley sign. See what's on this side. We're in Guthrie County. So on my way here, I passed Grimes, well, Johnston, then Grimes and Dallas Center. And I saw, when I was going through Dallas Center, I saw the trail that goes right here. So last time I went from Jefferson down to Perry. That was like 26 or 27 miles. I thought about going Perry to Waukee, but it's only a 19-mile trail then. So I decided to drive on this road from Ankeny to Panora. And so today I'm going to go through Linden, Redfield, Adel, and Orton, and then Waukee. And it's supposed to be a 28-mile day. So we will see, because I don't have the most accurate measurement of my mileage, and I think the trails are not always accurate. Okay, so I decided to move where just to park in the parking lot, because that would be really stupid to get towed or something. But you can see what a beautiful, calm morning it is with those low clouds, and the sun is out peeking behind the trees there and the clouds. It is, I think, about 35 degrees, but the high today is 50 degrees. So I'm gonna start with my warm Carhartt mittens just because I'm kind of chilly, but I think I'm going to warm up really soon. And so the first stop is Linden, and Redfield's 12 miles, so we'll just get going. I think this is really pretty with the sun peeking. Oh, I just slipped a little. Peeking in the trees. And you can see that little bridge up there. So I don't even think I've walked a mile, but the trails are always so pretty when you're in and among the towns. So, and then they tend to get a little monotonous, you know, when you're just walking through open fields. But it's a real pretty morning. I'm kind of chilly, but I don't want to put on a hat because it hurts my head. So I'm trying to just be strong and not worry about it. And there's no breeze, so I'm doing just fine. But that's beautiful up ahead. So I just got out of the trees, and it is a gorgeous morning. Look at that sun. So it made me too jittery, so I had to have a no-go bar really early. I've only walked a mile or two. I don't know if you can see the beads of water on all of the trees, but they're real pretty. Okay, I'm coming into the town of Linden. So there's a little shelter, and the sun is still out and feels really good, but it's really cloudy, so it's coming through a cloudy patch. So here's the sign. Redfield is in 5.6 miles, and then Adel is 4.1 miles after that. And this is why I love small towns. See, that's their little main street, and they've got the season's greetings sign and the lights on the lamp posts. There's their little water tower, and that's it. It's just like this tiny little Iowa town. It is so cute. The sun is so warm right now, I had to take off my mittens, and I'm not sure the temperature, but I bet it's probably getting close to mid-40s. I just love this trail, I have to say, and someone on one of my other YouTube videos, well, the one where I walked on the same trail but from Jefferson to Perry, suggested I walk from Panora to Redfield, and I totally understand why they recommended it, and I'm so enjoying the sun. It's still out. It said it would be mostly cloudy today. Even on KCCI weather, it said mostly cloudy. It's supposed to get cloudy, so I'm just enjoying the sun while I have it. But this is a beautiful tree-lined, really kind of windy, and lots of bridges, and just like the best trail you can imagine. The Chautauqua Valley Trail is my favorite so far out of all the Iowa bike trails that I've walked on, but this section so far reminds me of that. It's really beautiful. I don't know if you can see it, but there's all this steam coming off those trees because the sun is warming them up so much. It's pretty. Okay, I just took a break because I was hungry, but look at this behind me. It's pretty. Big hill. So anyway, I got my selfie stick working, but I think it's about 42 degrees. But I took off my puffy just now and put on my lightweight REI, jacket that I love. And I'm just enjoying the day. It's 11 o'clock, so I have many hours to go, but the sun is still out. And for December 28th, that's awesome. And I'm just having a good time. Had a good snack. So anyway, I'll check in when we get to Redfield, or when I get to Redfield. So I'm coming into Redfield, and it's kind of interesting, I must say. I'm sure it's a lovely town, but there's kind of a lot of junk on the properties. that are lining the trail. But, you know, we live in America. If you want to have junk on your property, that's your prerogative, I guess. So who am I to say anything about it? But anyway, you can see the rest of the town. This is a bigger town than like Linden. I used to have a friend, oh, there's the downtown, but we're not gonna see that. I used to have a friend who lived kind of around like in the country, and she would drive all the way to Hoyt Middle School where I taught, where we both taught. And then she moved schools. She went to Merrill Middle School, which was a little bit closer to Redfield. And I have not talked to her since, but I really liked her. Her name was Ruth. So there's more downtown. There's a dairy shop. This is Rex J. Harvey Drive. There's their little depot. I think we're in Dallas County now. Redfield. The depot isn't open. I'm wondering, oh, okay, so here, Adele is in 8.5 miles, and Ortonville's in 12.7 miles, and Waukee is still 16.2 miles away. Wowza, this is a really long trail. And it's a bike thing, I don't know, because I'm not a biker. The restrooms are closed for this season. But anyway, just a neat rural town. And I think in the book On the Road, I think Jack Kerouac on his travels across the country from like New York to Los Angeles, I think he stopped in Redfield, Iowa. And you know, as an English major in the 90s, I thought Jack Kerouac was the coolest, and I kind of still do. I like the idea of traveling across country. This section just surprised me so much because the grass is so green. Normally, it isn't. So it just is a really pretty little section. I'm just still in Redfield. But green grass, December 28th. How crazy. Well, it's a whole 45 degrees and it was too warm to wear my jacket. So I'm in just short sleeve shirt, but I made a huge mistake in my wardrobe today. I wore these leggings. They're like kind of fancy looking, but I have to pull them up constantly. They don't stay up around my waist. That was so dumb because I knew that these leggings did that. I don't even know why I kept them. I'm a minimalist and I just went through my wardrobe and got rid of all sorts of clothes, and I even thought about getting rid of these, and instead I wore them. So, you know, to do that on a 28-mile day, you know, 7-hour walk, was just really dumb. I'm annoyed with myself, but it's okay. So anyway, but it's beautiful and it's so nice to have the sun on my skin. So I don't even know if I'm halfway to Adele. I can't remember how far that was. I think 8 miles or something. And so this part is, this is called Kennedy Station. So Kennedy Station used to be here. That's pretty cool. But the views are really pretty. Just of Iowa farmland, and it's not like, you know, it's not as pretty and serene as the stretch from Panora to Redfield, but excuse me, it's a really nice, pleasant walk, and I'm enjoying it. But I did get really hungry, so I ate a boatload of plantain chips and a couple shot blocks, and now I feel really good again. So just remember, well, and then I had started to get a pain in my leg. Every time I stepped on my left leg, it like was straining my hip flexor. And so I was really struggling for a little bit, But I just kept going and ate those plantain chips, and I don't have that leg pain anymore, and I feel a lot better. So, you know, it's just kind of a nice metaphor for life. Like, just keep going. Everything will work itself out. I haven't seen too many people on the trail, but I just passed a kid that looked like a big football player, and he was jogging, and I'm assuming he parked right there. So there's kind of a trailhead parking area. I mean, not a trailhead because there are no Raccoon River Valley Trail signs or anything, but there is a parking place right here. So I'm in between Redfield and Adel, and I'm not really sure where this is, but it's probably listed on the Trail Link app if you needed to park here. And I just can't get over how gorgeous it is. I suppose this isn't gorgeous normally, but it's such a beautiful day. I'm sure it's, you know, really close to the high, which was 50 or maybe 51 down here. But the sun just feels so good. The winds are very calm, and you can just see for miles. So it's awesome. I'm coming into Adel, and they have this huge brickyard. And then there's like a brickyard restaurant or something that I'll be coming up on. So I'm sure that's popular for bikers along the trail. But this brickyard is huge, and it's very cool. So if you need bricks, come to Adel, Iowa. I love it. And for the record, I think I've been walking for 5 hours. It's 1:30, and so I think I've probably walked about 20 miles, and then I think it's about 8 miles from Adel to Waukee. So that'll be the 28 miles for the day. And I'm pretty tired, I must say, but when I feel like that, then I just eat and drink something, or I stretch out my back, and then I feel really good. Oh, and here's the trailhead. So there's parking. Oh, and there's the brickyard, you know, tap or whatever. Adel is a nice sized town, and it's the trail's been really nice going through town. It has a lot of modest homes, but they're very nice, and the trail is really pretty. It would be really pretty here in the spring. There's a cute church right there, and it looks like part of downtown. There's a really, oh yeah, Adel is the county seat, I think, for Dallas County. And so that is the courthouse back there. And then here's their depot. So it was really a big, beautiful depot back in the day. Here's a cute bridge. And then an old building here, which is their city hall. So yeah, really neat depot. And then up there they have that like barber shop looking thing. And that is, oh, there's the courthouse. It's a really beautiful one. And so yeah, that's their town square. So the trail does not go right by that, but that's pretty. And then yeah, up there is, I'm assuming a trailhead, but I'm gonna take a right up here because there's a Casey's right over there that I see. So I'm excited about that. And then I'll head back to the trail. Okay, I actually took kind of a long break at Casey's. I got something to eat and drink and just sat down at these picnic tables at Billy's ice cream shop, which is closed, but they have outdoor seating. But for a while, the trail was closed here in Adel. This is North Raccoon River, according to that sign. And this bridge, I think, was what was being repaired, and you can see the concrete looks really new. And this bridge, you can see the lights on it. It lights up at night and probably all different colors. So it's supposed to be really neat. There's the old bridge. And it is a neat bridge. I just wish I could see it at night. But anyway, this is what you see as you walk out through Adel and out of town. So I have 7 or so more miles to go until I'm finished with my walk, and my ride is coming to get me in Waukee. So we'll see if there's anything noteworthy on the way. This is kind of a neat section. Still, I'm kind of coming out of Adel, but I'm like paralleling Highway 6, and so there's kind of a lot of road noise, but this is a really neat section of the trail. And I think when I was reading about the trail and about the bridge, they surfaced it with concrete, and I think that they're going to try to do that now instead of asphalt, because you can see how asphalt just doesn't hold up with our Iowa winters. So that'll be interesting to see if a lot of the repaired sections are being repaired with concrete now instead of asphalt. I have been going uphill for at least a mile, so if you're ever on a bike leaving Adel and going toward Waukee, expect a long uphill. It's fine for me, although it is warming me up, and it's pretty gradual, but we've been going up, up, up for a long time. And we are still climbing. I'm sure this is a 2 to 3 mile climb, and it is wearing me out. But it's still a beautiful day. After I ate, I put my jacket on, but climbing this hill, I had to take it right back off and tie it around my waist again. So I passed a walker and talked about how this just goes up and keeps on going, and she said it flattens out at the Dallas Center intersection or something. So I suppose where you can take a left to go to Dallas Center. And so we'll get there eventually. But this is a crazy uphill. Well, so this is Ortonville, which I don't really think is much of a town anymore. And this is a great example of be careful what you wish for, because it flattened out. There was the sign back there for Dallas Center, but now I think the 3.5 miles to Waukee is right next to Highway 6. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little sore. I think I've gone 24.5 miles, and so 3.5 more would be that even 28 miles. So, yeah, I'm kind of sore, but then I just stop and stretch out my back and my legs a little bit, and then that helps. So anyway, we'll enjoy this highway traverse. Well, I made it through this Highway 6 section. I can see kind of the intersection where the trail ends, and my mileage on my fitness app thing says 27.4. So I think the trail and my app are spot on, and it's a 28-mile trail. So I had an awesome day. I wanted to show that the sun is quite low now in the west. It's 3:30, so it took about 7 hours. And I had some stops, so it's kind of including that. But it was a good day, and next time, if I ever do this trail again, which I would like to, I'm actually gonna go the opposite direction, because it would be nice to get this stuff over with, walk downhill into Adel, and then finish in Panora, because that section of the trail is so beautiful from Redfield to Panora. So anyway, as always, I highly recommend these trails. I think they are awesome. I love celebrating Iowa, and you know, people go to great lengths to provide these trails for us. So anyway, I will show the end of the trail, but thanks for walking with me. Well, I'm at the Waukee trailhead. It's kind of cute. I'm waiting for my ride. I was hoping there would be a map. But I don't see one. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I have done the Jefferson down to Herndon and over to Perry, and I have now done Panora to Waukee. So now somehow I need to do the Herndon to Panora, and then I might do that and walk down to Panora and back to Herndon so I can get that section done. And then sometime I'll do Perry to Waukee or vice versa. So anyway, it's a wonderful trail and it was a great adventure.